One might ask, what is a society? What constitutes a societal institution? By default, society is defined as a group of people who live together in a defined territory. Common beliefs and crucial ideas of people and specific institutions constitute a society, with family being the most basic and crucial of all. The family is the first and vital cell of society. It is usually formed through the binding ties of matrimony, beginning with the man and the woman who commit themselves to a new identity as husband and wife. The natural complementarity and the act of consummation transform this conjugal partnership into a conjugal communion, a family, with parents serving life through the procreation and education of their children. As they become parents, they also become responsible for the education of their children. They must nurture their values to, quote, participate in the development of society and share in the mission of the church. But what exactly are the roles that establish itself as a social institution? The family has four main roles as a key social institution. It is responsible for regulating sexuality, procreating responsibly, preparing children for the real world, and raising them as active citizens of the community. For a household to have an upstanding foundation, it must involve two persons who freely honor sexuality and highly value the conjugal act. The New Testament strongly underscores the need to uphold God's gift of matrimony, and this divine gift includes sexuality. To fulfill its role as social institution, marriage should be regarded as an intimate relationship of life and love, while sexuality is ordered to the conjugal love of man and woman. Before pledging oneself to another, it is good to use all remaining time in preparation for engaging in the most intimate of bonds, disciplined, primed, and be in readiness before the conjugal act of marriage, for this is not only a sacred and holy act that serves as a prime symbol of love and respect between the pair, but also a foreseeable source of new life. Once a couple freely enters a marriage and performs the conjugal act, they must carry out one of the ultimate callings in Christian life, to become co-workers and co-creators with God. While the conjugal act is given utmost importance as it is integrated at the beginning of life, the two do not represent the entire purpose of marriage, rather, they are benefits. To responsibly take advantage of these benefits, the couple must embrace the conjugal act that is open to life and love. As co-creators of life, they must procreate responsibly, thoroughly discuss the birth regulations to ensure the fulfillment of their roles as parents, think ahead and plan how many children they can manage, and what kind of environment must they live as a family that can help the children nurture the teaching of the church. They must guarantee their future offsprings enough support in any aspects of their life, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. The duty of a family does not end in marriage nor in engenderment, for the fecundity of conjugal love cannot be reduced solely to the procreation of children, but must extend to their moral education and their spiritual formation. The moment a child is born, the parents are the first mini-society they encounter and socialize with, thus considering family life as an initiation into life in society, acting as the cradle and foundation to leading a life similar to Jesus and a life according to God's will. It is the parents' responsibility to introduce societal and religious virtues, values, norms, and ideals, to discern what is right and what is wrong, and to adapt a personality that shows good character. In return, it is the children's duty to fulfill filial respect and filial piety. A parent's duty continues in educating their children on social concerns and encouraging them to participate in charity works and political activities. As Pope Francis once told, responsible citizenship is a virtue, and participation in political life is a moral obligation. For Christian families to become true sources of light and wholesome leavens for other families, they must favor a manner of living inspired by the gospel and by the faith of the church, form consciousness according to Christian values and not according to the standards of public opinion, and stimulate people to perform works of charity for one another with a spirit of openness. It is from the family that the members of society come from. As such, it is the responsibility of the parents to instill proper virtues and foster values such as love, justice, charity, and solidarity within their children so that they may grow to wholeheartedly serve the community and involve themselves with its people. To institute families who are able to fulfill its basic functions, we must first acknowledge and give importance to resilient and God-centered marriages, since these are the foundation of society's most basic institution. A marriage grounded on mutual love and respect, and one that manifests fidelity and commitment, leads to the birth of a family that instills healthy upbringing upon the children, making them the root of public good and is thereby granted care from the society.